That's actually entirely valid.
My brain
I
has
will
been re-jigsawed.
I will always be a scatterbrain. I will constantly forget where things are, which is kind of crappy as a GM because I need to maintain the appearance that I know exactly what I'm doing.
No, you don't. We all. It's all improv at the end of the day.
It is. It really is.
Some of it is just more planned improv.
Which is not what improv is.
Hey,
Well-
who said we were using the English language?
Well, improv is
Dodajam
like
Kuhavity Peruski.
well,
Exactly.
okay, to be fair, when it comes to improv, it's not scripted in the sense that you memorize stuff, but it is sort of semi-prepared.
Scripted in the sense that you give the prompts.
You give the prompts, and usually the people that if you've ever seen Who's Line, you'll kind of notice a little bit of a pattern. It's not scripted in the sense that they have things pre-memorized or whatever, but they'll usually have certain things that they'll stick to or usually will have in mind in the event that certain prompts come up. And if you ever watched Who's Line over like the how many years it's been in existence, the same prompts come up over and over, just slightly worded differently.
Or for modern day Who's Line, fucking make some noise.
Yeah. For what was it? Dropout? Yeah.
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 I do love how every generation has its older professional in a suit tormenting his friends with improv.
But yeah, improv is it's a skill. You kind of learn to develop it. Oddly enough, I used to hate improv so much when we used to do it in drama class, which I was forced to take, by the way. I did not take drama class willingly. I think it was like grade 9 or 10. You're forced to take like all 3 of the arts courses: music, art, and drama. And I hated it.
Darn.
I hated it so much.
Would you say that it caused some drama?
Not really. The funny thing is, as much as I hated that class, I was actually oddly good at it. The drama teacher even actually noted when we were doing an assignment, it was like solo performances. I think it was like monologues or something. The drama teacher actually noted that I'm surprisingly good. Like, I didn't know that she could deliver that kind of energy. She's usually really so quiet. We originally thought like she doesn't speak or anything like that. So the fact that I get a compliment like that and still kind of do is really, really funny. But yeah, hi Cole.
It's the Cole.
Hello.
Just talking about how much I hated drama class in high school when I was forced to take it, but I was weirdly good at it.
Understandable.
Yeah. Anyway, so now that I am not scatterbrained anymore, we actually weren't waiting for you, Cole. I was just I forgot to do some things, and I was just doing some last minute setting up the set and everything. So
You know what? It worked out then, I guess.
it worked out. Anyway,
I was woken up like 5 times last night. I feel like dog shit.
I earlier this week I got my vaccines. I got 3 of them: COVID, flu, and some I don't remember the third one. 2 on one arm, 1 on the other, and I'm a side sleeper.
no.
So
I'm sorry.
every time I rolled over, just that sharp pain, I'm awake again.
Yeah,
No,
I get it.
I got my flu shot like 2 weeks ago, on my non-dominant arm. Yeah, so it was with my right arm, not my left, because I'm a lefty. And
You're a lefty?
I'm a lefty. I drive.
Why?
I do most things with my left. Hey, I never.
What the heck,
got
dog?
corrected. But
No, I
flu
just didn't know that. That's cool.
I got my flu shot like 2 weeks ago on my right arm, and it was sore for like 3 days. I could not lift. I couldn't even lift the arm. It was painful, and sleeping was annoying because that's the arm I sleep on too. I'm a side sleeper as well. But yeah, it sucked. Also, I got like low grade sick Me and flu shots do not get along very well.
My God,
'Cause
same.
One of the previous times I got a flu shot, I reacted really, really badly to it, and I was sick for like a week. It was bad. But yeah. Otherwise though, I'm not a needle weenie. I'm not wussy when it comes to needles. When we used to get vaccinations and flu shots at school, there were so many other people in my class that were screaming and crying and just being difficult, and I'm like, it's not that bad. It pinches. That's about it. Like, oh,
Yeah,
fine.
I just don't like looking at the
Yeah,
needle going
I
in, but
can't
like
look.
all I need to do is just like tilt head,
Yeah, I just look
maybe close
away.
eye, and don't see it.
Yeah, I've had to have like injections and stuff for some medical stuff, like on a regular basis recently, and it sucks. It's annoying, but it's not terrible. Could be worse. Anyway.
Needles suck, but also getting
Speaking of
second.
things that
So,
could be worse, let's talk about Pathfinder.
So some stuff happened last time. Not horribly exciting, but definitely interesting. Who wants to do a recap? Not that you guys really need it, because I'm pretty sure most of you are full on hero points, but who wants to summarize what happens anyway?
how to best explain it? That's the main question. uh, so after we got done with our little adventure, meeting
With meeting
Kumayo's
women.
sister.
Which, you know,
Not
is probably
that.
gonna get addressed later.
Yes. We went home and had some, just a chill time sleeping. Had very, very chill breakfast at the table. Nothing went wrong there. Definitely not. Nothing
What?
regarding my character, nope.
Yeah, we learned that Doc doesn't know how to flush.
Oh, that is true.
I don't
And
like
then we
that
decided
image.
And then we decided to set off on to find the grove that's missing. And our first step was to look for information in this library. We did find info.
Or
Barely.
rather, a lack of info.
A lack of info because it was all erased.
And
But due
yet,
to our very smart party, we were able to combine the little scraps we had to triangulate where the grove is. And to get there, we must take a pilgrimage up the mountain.
Yeah, I'd say that's a pretty apt description of everything. Good job. Give yourself some hero points if you are not full already.
Yeah. We did it. Now we gotta. This party. I'm still trying to think. Does our party have any mountain climbing experience?
Nope.
I fell down a cave once.
true, we did fall down a cave. We have cave delving experience. That's basically the same thing.
Yeah.
Surely.
We just gotta put that in reverse.
All right, and
I don't think it works that way. Mountaineering is a very different skill set from cave exploration.
Yeah,
Caving,
you could say
yeah.
it's the exact opposite because you're trying to go up rather than go down. So you just gotta inverse.
Interestingly enough, I've actually watched videos on both of those things, caving and mountain climbing. Yeah, they're very different.
Unfortunately, the only thing I know about caving is the cave divers when they see a gap known as the fucking like devil's butt crack that's like 2 inches wide.
the devil's
They're
anus.
trying to get. Yeah, and they're trying to get through that. I could never be a cave. I'm not claustrophobic, but that would turn me claustrophobic.
Oh yeah, one more thing to add to the recap. This guy rolled a 7 on his Gleam lore, and that was a very bad thing.
Yeah.
The voices.
There's a cranky lady.
The voices are returning.
I mean,
No, they never left.
Yeah, they never left. They've always been there. The voices have always been there. But when you've got a connection to a powerful being of like unrestricted growth and life, and you're in a place that has a strong connection to death, it's not going to be happy.
Oh, it's pretty loud in here right now.
Anyway. Yeah, you guys have gathered your information. What would you like to do? What's your game plan now?
So to climb this mountain, we have to take a pilgrimage. And that's going to be so painful.
Have any of you climbed a mountain before, by any chance?
I live in the desert. What do you expect?
I don't know. Maybe you like. I don't know. Maybe you like ate the hair of someone who mountaineers for fun.
No.
You sure? You have a collection or something you can look through?
It was
If
one
I
of your
did, I wouldn't
samples.
have it on. I don't have that on me right now. So no.
Shame.
So yes.
Yorin, Jiminos, either of you?
No.
Or any chance Yorin's? Yorin, please say that you happen to be a professional boulderer.
Boulderer?
You know,
You
it's
mean
like a
mountain
rock.
climber?
A boulderer is like a rock climbing, but without the harness.
I think that's called free climbing.
I think it's one of those
Boulderer.
I think it's one of those things where they like different names for the same thing. Bouldering, because like bouldering is a thing.
I wouldn't doubt it, but I mean, I certainly know my limit on climbing things, but I can't say I would highly recommend doing it without relevant gear.
Well, that sucks.
You know, falling off cliffs / mountains isn't very fun.
Is that speaking from experience?
No, that's speaking from common sense.
Good point.
You do not need to have experienced it to know that falling off a mountain really sucks.
I mean, most I can do is summon a ladder.
I do.
Oh, pick up one.
It doesn't go that far.
Damn.
What? How far does it go?
40 feet.
That's quite short. I mean, it's not unuseful, just not useful in this scenario.
I mean, it could be used as like, a place to hold on to at least, like,
You'd still
just
need to nail it into. You'd still need to nail it into the into the wall.
Well, for what Doc is talking about the helpful step spell that he has prepared.
That one says 60 feet.
no range 60, so you could put it
Oh.
60 feet away. But just prepare it at a fourth rank slot. Get yourself a 160-foot ladder. That'll definitely get us up mountain.
Yeah, totally. Okay,
Oh,
well, on the more technical side of thing, since I am Master Athletic, and Athletic is the whole climbing shit, because funny. So we would have followed the Expert Master, but that isn't probably going to cover it all, realistically.
Also, it is a mountain, so it's not like we're actually gonna have to go like rock climbing. It's pilgrimage, so we're just gonna be like walking up it, but
Fair enough.
through all the horrible conditions of a mountain.
Yeah, and that's the concerning part.
Does
Yes,
this
if
ladder
we,
float in the air?
I I don't
question,
think we
does
have
it?
the ability to mass flight.
No, but it can't connect to a wall.
Mm, either stands
yeah.
freely or connects to a nearby wall.
Oh,
Is locked in
okay.
place once you set where you want it to go.
Okay, so we could not ladder cheese. Got it. I could not just one hand that fucking ladder with a plus 22. Good to know.
No,
Good
You
to
hold
know.
the ladder
Can't
with
be
one
out there
hand, and
using
all of us
full
are on it.
Well, actually, wait a
Can't be out
minute.
there
It
using
does
full
say
physics.
stands freely.
I'm
Wait,
already
how's the
seeing
word-
the wheels
how's-
turning.
How's
Seeing
the
that.
wording? Stands freely or connects to your body. You does
Hey,
like.
I will say, there is room to be
Okay.
creative with it.
Ah,
And
it says magically supported. I don't think I could move it even if I choose. Even if we chose.
oh
the
no,
existing option.
there's some ways that you can kind of creatively play with that, but I'm not gonna tell you. I'm gonna see if you can
Of course
figure
you're
it
not
out.
You're not gonna
But-
tell us.
But yeah, no, there are some ways that you can play around with that creatively and be really, really funny. But
I mean,
gonna let you
technically,
figure
what's
that
to
out.
stop us just buying a ladder and just doing it that way? You know?
There is an item for this. Let me look it up.
Of course there is.
Literally a collapsible ladder.
There's definitely even better. We had bomb vaults, which was a little token that you could use
Oh.
to summon a ladder.
Oh right, the ladder
Oh,
token.
the fucking feather tokens.
I forgot about
Right,
those.
the
We
ladder
looked into those.
token, the token with the ladder, the token that creates
The,
a
the
ladder.
token that summons the ladder. I think we need a
They
scarf
renamed
of
it.
snagging
Yeah.
A rope?
renamed it Copyright.
and this ladder.
Yes, that's all we need.
Oh.
Probably also
Okay.
do want a climber's kit for all of us.
Yeah.
And a
Wait,
parachute.
I forgot. I forgot. I have my gun.
You have your gun. Yes.
Yeah, that could help. Maybe
How the fuck is the gun gonna help?
Okay.
grappling gun.
Okay. Yes. For 3 GP,
that'll
we
help.
can get a a little thing that gives us a 20-foot long wooden ladder.
Would that even be able to fit all of you?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. So how the fuck are we supposed to break the 40-foot version?
Unless we take 2 of them, weld them together.
We'd be at the mercy of crafting checks and
At the
Okay, to be
mercy
fair,
of
we do have a
crafting
big-
checks, brother.
Does anybody got
You
super
do
glue?
have an inventor.
yeah,
I
we have
still
an
ha-
adventure.
I technically do still have super glue. I have the mimic adhesive from season 1.
How long does that
Mimic
shit take
glue.
to set?
I don't know. It's mimic.
Oh, good. That means I don't trust it because I don't know. I'm
It's
not gonna
funny.
be betting. I'm not gonna be betting our means of traversal on some shit I am not intimately aware of.
It was pretty sticky. I know that.
Cool,
He touched the mimic. Yes.
cool. Still don't trust it.
Anyway,
So,
I think this might be one of those. Like,
it might just be an awkward phaser moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Solution of a bunch
Industrial
of
grade adhesive.
No, probably.
I just. Oh yeah, you can go ahead. If you got something.
Sorry, you guys were still discussing stuff.
Yeah.
Do you think they have a mountain climber for dummies? Fucking here.
Oh, I can go
Uh,
look. I think.
Mountain climbing for
Yeah.
dummies.
I'm pretty sure there's
Well,
like map stuff or geography stuff around here. You can
Yeah.
go looking.
Okay, that would actually be useful because that would probably.
yeah, maybe learning the name of the mountain as well, so we can learn. You know, because like, you know, it's like, oh, the grove is. It turns out the grove is in avalanches every 30 minutes mountain.
Earthquakes,
gonna
shifting
say.
plate.
You did find out the name of
Continuous
the
rock
mountain
slides.
last time. The name of the mountain is Benmore.
Oh right, Big Ben. So yeah,
Yeah.
maybe
Maybe it
finding out
bends.
like if Ben Moore like translates to Ben died here, and so will anyone else named Ben. Fucking
Anybody got a
Ben
nickname
drowned.
called Ben?
I don't
But go.
think that's how it works.
You can go ahead and roll like a check to search, like just a basic perception one. I think we'll be fine. Yeah, not that
Come
hard.
herd with me.
Not that hard.
Yeah, not that hard. So, uh, all right. So yeah, Doc is actually able to find a nice wealth of material on the local big mountain, Benmore. And like it covers a wide range of topics. There's of course geographical surveys, cultural traditions involving the mountain. There's stuff regarding pilgrimages, and like weather surveys as well. So you managed to find a lot, and also like
Yeah.
historical stuff. Like pretty much, if there's information about the mountain, you're able to find it, unless it
Okay,
pertains
so-
to the grove.
Yeah, this isn't going to be about the grove. It's going to be Doc is going to search for like what the conditions are on the mountain. How
All right.
prone is it to accidents? What kind of injuries do the people who go up it usually suffer? What can you find on the mountain that could be a hostile entity like monsters?
Oh, okay. So, which of those things would you like to address first?
I'll say general conditions.
Weather conditions? Alrighty.
Yes.
So I'll just use like your check because you're able to find a lot of that information. So, in regards to weather conditions, being as far north as you guys are, winters in northern Callan can be a little on the harsh side. Usually the snow, the more snowy months anyway, where you get like a huge dumping of snow and will usually be about midwinter to late winter when the temperatures aren't super cold, because when it gets cold there's no snow, but it does stick around. So mainly, where are we? Yeah, so right about now is when I think it's middle of winter. Yeah, this is when you get like the most amount of snow. And then it still gets fairly cold, so most of the snow has settled by this point, but you still get pretty good avalanche conditions. That's when most of the accidents occur. There does tend to be avalanche watch crews out and about during this time of year, actually deliberately triggering avalanches so that stuff doesn't happen.
Yeah.
But there's usually a lot of weather watch warnings warning travelers against climbing the mountain during these periods, and usually there's a schedule. I wouldn't say a set schedule, but usually after a snowfall, that's about when you can expect avalanche crews to actually start triggering stuff to ensure the safety on the mountain.
I know the science behind it, where if the snow gets too heavy, it gets on the ice and slides down and creates this chain reaction.
So to get into the science part of stuff, yes, that's exactly what happens. So the prime avalanche conditions tend to be after there's been a couple of days of accumulation of snow. So you have very soft, fluffy snow at the bottom, but then heavier, wetter snow on top. And then when that collapses, that triggers an avalanche. Yes, I know my other stuff. So usually when there's been a period of wet snow, that's usually when it's most dangerous on the mountain, and that's when they'll have actually avalanche patrols deliberately triggering stuff, usually with explosives, sometimes with sound, in order to cause controlled avalanches.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think we
So
know enough info on that.
mhm.
So next, I would like to know about what kind of monsters you can find on this mountain.
Oh. Oh yeah. I don't think I'm gonna have you roll because you rolled high enough to collect all that information. All right. So, in regards to the kinds of creatures that you can find, standard, northern wilderness type stuff, bears, wolves. You might get like certain elemental entities. This time of year, you're more likely to run into like the earth or ice type things. Anything else is kind of in hibernation mode. You also might find smaller elemental entities as well. But again, they're mostly in dormancy mode and hiding in, hidden springs or caves. Dragons were common once upon a time, not so much anymore. They do tend to hide out in caves deeper into the mountains, but they tend to not stray too close to human settlements, or, well, settlements in general, because, yeah, they attract too much attention. But if unfortunate travelers wander into their caves, well, they're prime for the picking. There are a significant amount of undead that can be found wandering around the mountains occasionally, but there's usually patrols to kind of sweep for those because, hey, people die on the mountain all the time. Stuff happens. And the bodies can't get treated properly, so to avoid having them turn into undead. So that happens.
And this leads on to third thing. What's the most common type of accident besides avalanches?
Exposure. Usually people who kind of get stuck on the mountain in bad weather and usually like freeze to death. There's also starvation. Hypoxia is also an issue, like, lack of oxygen. Not that the mountain goes that high up, but the higher you go, the more susceptible you are to it. So if you're not careful, you might run into problems, because it affects your judgment, not just your physical capabilities. Yep. Yeah.
I know about that too.
Yeah. So you might run into some cloudiness and judgment the higher you go if you're not used to the altitude.
Okay, so pretty much if we find a cave, it can either be 50-50 a friendly spring or a dragon.
Yeah, pretty much. But yeah. What else is there? I'm trying to think. Also just injuries as well. Like, it's hard to get rescue teams up the mountain in the middle of winter. They can. It's just, if you're not prepared, you can succumb to injuries quite easily. Especially if you are foolish enough to do solo climbing, which some people do. Bad idea.
We don't have to worry about that. Doc's a medic.
But yeah, that's how most people end up in accidents on the mountain. Just lack of preparedness in general.
Yeah. So let's definitely buy some climbing kits, just because having them is the good thing. Which should be easy enough.
I also need to check out. Give me 1 second. I need to just double check and make sure you're not going to be subjected to extreme cold. One moment.
Yes. Another thing to worry about.
me see what the temperature rules are. Why is this in Fahrenheit? Everyone else in the world uses Celsius. Give me 1 second.
Don't ask me.
Anyway, no, just continue. I'm just gonna check the temperature rules real quick.
But yes, those conditions sounds plausible, right? Surely nothing can go wrong.
Nothing,
Yeah,
huh?
Yeah.
When has anything ever went wrong?
Quint?
No, I think everything went well with Quint.
I mean, I won't deny that many things did go about as favorably as they say they could for you, but can you really call him starting a overnight zombie apocalypse as going to plan?
Didn't go plan
Someone's
for him.
I mean, I won't deny it didn't go to plan for him, but I think the point remains.
Oh yes, if we're gonna be
Besides-
mountain climbing, better get some protection from the cold.
All right, gonna be cold.
Yeah,
So I
we
did
are
check.
going up a mountain.
So during the day you'll be fine. At night, however, you will be hit with severe colds.
So if this is a multi-day thing, we need to make camps.
Mhm.
It's fine. We can summon the mansion on the mountain.
So I've actually watched the mountaineering thing, so to kind of give you an idea, depending on where you're starting in terms of elevation, if you're starting from the bottom and you have no idea where the North Grove is exactly, so you're gonna have to be careful on how you tackle this, because I forget. Is the Because the next closest mountain I was thinking of, the Matterhorn, is actually quite high. And the thing about the Matterhorn is they actually have... You're not climbing directly from the base. There's actually lifts that take you like halfway up or something like that. And then they have various like chalets or shelters up there. And then there's one actually near the summit, and it takes like I think 2 or 3 hours to actually summit the damn thing. But in terms of climbing, like just climbing alone, provided you don't run into difficulties, that's about 6 hours. And I'm being really, really generous with the time here.
Mhm.
So assuming that you can kind of make it up the mountain, no problem. And get to the area you're looking for in like roughly like 6 to 8 hours, and then if you have to look around, that's who knows how long. So that's like a whole day, and then you're stuck on top of the mountain.
Which is ouchie.
Yeah.
Oh, good.
So the only reason I'm telling you this right now is just so you get an idea of how you can prepare. Because
Real quick, remind me. You said severe cold.
yeah, severe cold. So every
Okay, so
hour
yeah,
you'll get
cold-
hit with minor cold damage.
Yeah, so thankfully, cold weather clothing will negate that. So
That's
we just
only
don't
at
need
night,
to bring the
however.
winter jacket.
Yeah, you only get hit with severe cold at night. During the day, you're fine.
Okay. Very good. So, how do we get started with this?
I
Because-
guess.
Mhm.
Yeah, I guess it's time to head into town and start buying things, because I don't want. Look at me, I'm not built for the cold.
We can tell after your fiasco when landing at the airport.
Fuck, I still have to pay that off.
You did not pay that off, no.
Oh right, I gambled. I have the money to pay that off.
Oh, yeah, you
I need to
do.
go gambling more.
Well, good luck with that.
Are you,
Once we actually get back.
so, so what all do we need? Just some, just like some kind of jacket, right?
Yeah.
That's good enough to keep you warm.
Just wear any kind of big fluffy jacket.
Are you able to find it about the climate itself? Like, is it just going to be like walking, or do you think we're going to have to do any actual climbing?
No way of knowing because we know the general location, but we don't know where it is and whether or not you actually have to climb to get there. So no way of
Right.
knowing, but better to prepare anyways.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well, anything else we want to look up before we go?
I think we got all the info we need. We just need to find the darn place. Komao's has been staring at that tree for a long while.
I have been, yes. There's something that you need.
Well, we saw you were looking at it for a while, and I was just wondering if you saw something.
I most certainly did. It's not anything particularly helpful, so I don't feel a need to share it.
All right, well, you can keep that to yourself then.
Fine then. Keep your secrets.
Indeed, I shall.
It's a need to know basis, and I guess I don't need to know.
Damn, so secret that even the GM doesn't get to know. That's how you know it's a real shit.
You
Yeah,
don't
I
know
want-
my secrets.
I want to ask, but considering every time we talk about anything we get to people, they say, "I wish I didn't hear that." I think it's probably better to not ask for once.
Yes, why do you think I'm not telling you?
I don't know. Fun. Just feel like keeping some
No.
secrets.
Not in particular. I don't find that especially entertaining.
Maybe we
Fair
had
enough.
to stay quiet about a lot of things before.
Oh, right. We still have to stay rather quiet about things.
Yes, in this
So,
totally very public library.
So should we
I mean,
be
at
on
least
our
it-
way now?
yeah, let's go.
We'll go pick up a few things and then we'll be good.
To climb a mountain we go then. After buying things.
All right.
Mhm.
More stuff and things.
A climb.
So yeah, if you guys want to go buy stuff, I don't actually have like a shops map or anything. So
That's fine.
yeah, if you want to buy stuff, just kind of
Yeah, I think we're
what you
just
want to
all.
buy. Yeah, you just add it to your inventory because
Doc
We
is
can
going
do-
to
We can use the prize winnings.
Doc is going to buy a climbing kit and 2 of those disposable ladders.
I'm just gonna buy cold weather clothes and a climbing kit.
I don't think I'm going to be particularly bothered by the cold. Just a
As a-
hunch.
As a hot fox boy, yes.
Cold doesn't bother you.
What even is giving me? Cold resist. I think it's my armor. I think I put cold resistance. I think I put resist on my armor. Yeah, resisting cold resistant half plate.
And Doc already has
Ah.
natural cold resistance
Oh, you
too.
do, right.
Nice.
And
Uh,
I want to go for the extreme climbing. Probably makes sense to get the extreme climbing kit, considering
Yeah.
we are extreme climbing.
that's 40 gold. God damn.
He can afford it. Let him afford it.
Alright, while you guys are doing that, I'm just gonna step away for a second because I gotta grab
That's just
something.
fine climbing. We
Be
can
right
have a
back.
special as usual. Middle 15, but let me stop check whenever you're climbing to falls, prevent a fall. One climber. Okay.
Still though, we have to do that ladder idea. It's pretty funny still.
I'll eat the cost for my own. It doesn't really hurt.
Do they have a Ring of Warming equivalent in Pathfinder?
That is a good question.
There's a ring of energy resistance, which just gives you, like resistance to some type of damage.
There's a
There's
warming
also
parka.
warming
but
parka. You can get that.
but it's invested. And also 50 gold.
50 gold for a parka.
It's a magical parka, to be fair.
Yeah, you want to be dripped up in a parka?
Dripped up in a parka. You negate the damage from severe environmental cold, reduce the damage from extreme cold to that of a severe cold, and reduce the damage of incredible cold to extreme cold. And once a day, you can activate extra warming for a single action. You draw as much of your warming parka closed to fend off the cold as much as possible. For the next minute, you gain resistance 3 to cold damage, but also take -2 item penalty to perception checks. You can dismiss this effect. Huh. Cool. That's fine, actually. Not gonna lie. Actually, not that bad to have around, I think. We might want to pick some of those up later, just in case.
I mean, it also gives you resistance 3 to cold damage, so if you encounter any, cold damage enemies.
Yeah, if you activate it for a minute.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. We have discovered the warming parka.
Ooh, is that a magic item?
It
Yeah.
is.
Magic item.
Oh, that is actually really, really useful.
It's an item so magic that it's just a basic ass warm parka, but if you put the hood on, you get resistance to cold damage. But also you can't see because it's a giant ass hood.
For passive effects, it basically reduces at all stages the amount of environmental damage you take.
Oh,
from cold.
that's actually really useful.
Negate from severe cold, reduce from extreme to severe, and reduce incredible to cold into extreme. So actually, if we for whatever reason end up in even colder environments, actually pretty damn fucking good.
Should we get it?
I don't necessarily think we're going to need to justify that for now.
Yeah, it is.
But
winter clothing is enough to suffice for now, but if you want to get a parka,
You can.
I'm not gonna say the whole party has to get one, but it is genuinely something to keep in mind should we need to deal with more extreme cold environments in the future.
Yes. Like if we enter a death freezer.
Yeah, if we enter a death freezer, we just have these invested prior. That is the other downside. It is an invested item.
I am about to be maxed up on investment slots.
I am already maxed.
Yeah, so it's good, but that is at a cost.
I love that you guys are at the point where you kind of have to choose what stuff to invest now, because now it becomes strategic.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's the gig.
Well, I could get rid of my boots of free running.
That's probably an item you really want to keep.
What does free running do again?
While wearing these boots, you gain a +1 item bonus to acrobatics checks, to balance, to high jump and long jump.
Yeah, those are pretty
And
good.
and as an action, you can run on vertical surfaces for a minute.
And grab an
Oh,
edge.
that is good.
You
That
can
is
walk
good.
up the mountain.
That's true. You could just walk up a mountain for a minute. Just say "fuck y'all," and then we get to watch in pure comedy as you fucking fall screaming back down.
And just send down a rope. Easy as that.
Yes, and then we
Wait.
drag the rest of us fucking off from the inertia.
So, how about I get a scarf of snagging, and I
Okay.
use my card to do triple my speed, go up the mountain, get snagged on the mountain,
Oh my
and have
goodness.
and drop a rope.
Oh my goodness, that's genius.
You would need a really fucking long rope, but you know what? We have a crafter in the party who probably has a master proficiency in crafting, right? For it.
I mean,
Yes, Cruz
Yeah.
does have it.
Okay. So we just buy like 600 feet worth of rope. We tie it together, and we just have our fucking barb rogue zoom up the mountain.
That is one of the funniest ideas ever. If we do need to scale a mountain, yes.
Oh my god.
But we shall see if we do have to encounter a cliff.
The only penalty I have in that is I get stunned after the card wears off.
Well, it's fine. You'll be clinging to the wall while you're stunned.
Yeah. Also, a reminder: stun does not work the same as it does in PF2E as it does in other systems. Stun only takes away one of your actions. It does not stop you.
and your reactions until your turn.
Yeah. But as it stands, stunned isn't actually. It's like losing an action sucks, but we're in soft initiative compared to like actual hard combat. So
Yeah.
it's not that bad, and we're not in particular time limit.
Yeah, I think everyone will at least have like a winter coat, climbing kits in case we need them, and anything a little extra, and we're good to go.
Alright, you guys are loaded up already?
Should be. We got our funny plans if we need to do anything.
We have our comically involved backup plans.
Oh,
And if I need to turn someone to a doll, I can do that.
I'm gonna buy the winter parka just in case.
Okay.
There's shame in that. It's good.
Warming parka. Buy item.
alright. Let me know when you guys are ready to continue. Also, it is noon on this day, so I'm gonna assume you spend the rest of the day preparing and then want to tackle the mountain the next day because. Yeah.
Yeah, climbing a mountain at night doesn't sound like a good idea.
Alrighty. Oopsie. No, I don't want to look at that.
I could uninvest from the bracelet of dashing. Yeah. Keep it on.
There we go.
I did notice that there's still one thing that's broken.
What? What's broken?
All the stuff you had to do to right-click your token.
Oh, bleh.
I mean, the buttons are still there, but the images are not.
Oh, okay. If the buttons are still there, that's fine then, I guess.
That's the only thing.
Alright. Oh, yeah, I figured I got everything else fixed, but not that.
You'll be fine.
I'm glamming a climbing kit.
Yes. Mhm. That is needed if you wish to climb more.
Yeah,
Now we chill.
Yeah, let me know when you guys are ready.
I'm ready.
I
I'm ready.
believe so.
Alright.
Eddie.
Okay, so you
Ready.
guys are gonna rest for the rest of the day, I suppose.
Yeah, I
I'm gonna
don't
go-
think we need.
I'm gonna
Alright.
go
Yeah.
dye my hair before that.
Anything you want to grab from the dolls?
I think before we call it for the night, Crew's gonna go to the sorry, to the alchemy place and just sort of hey guys, so tomorrow we're gonna be going mountain climbing. If you guys wouldn't mind like helping us, getting us something to like help with that, like either something to help with the cold or help with the climbing itself. I I'll leave the specifics up to you, but if you guys wouldn't mind helping, we'd really appreciate it.
I totally forgot you guys
Thanks.
brought the dollhouse with you, so it's in dollhouse form right now. I forgot. So I guess
I mean,
maybe
probably-
you put it down somewhere.
Yeah.
Yes, we did take it with us. Which is why I said it'd be really funny if we just put it on the mountain and there's just a dollhouse hanging up there.
I mean, you need enough space for it to expand, but that's actually totally doable. But, I totally forgot
People
about
looked up
that.
one day and they just see a mansion hanging off the side of the mountain.
Yeah, I totally forgot about that. Damn it. Yeah, no,
It doesn't mean we'll do it. It's just that
Yeah.
we can.
Yeah. Let's see.
Uh-oh.
Who'd we lose?
Cole.
Hmm.
Give me 1 second. I think the dolls would definitely have something for you.
Just give him tons of Bravos and Brews. Alcohol can get you through it.
Oh, I swear there was one. I had it before and now I don't remember.
I see.
Ah, okay. Where is it? So before you guys leave, the dolls will give you a set of lesser winter step elixirs.
Nice.
Oh, winter step.
Yeah, lesser versions. I'll just dump that into one of your inventories.
The coal has
Oh, that-
returned.
Sorry, make Peter wigged out.
I think it's probably from.
Be.
I think it's from you playing Expedition 33 yesterday. Burnt out your computer.
I didn't restart it, which is part of it.
No, I was like half joking. Yeah, so you guys receive a set of winter step elixirs from the dolls.
Nice.
So I'll just dump
Be
that
right
into...
back.
I'm gonna dump that into Doc's inventory, because that's who I have pulled up right now.
Well, I already dropped into mine.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah. You get 3 of those.
I thought the set was 4.
Oh, 4. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. That is the gift from the dolls, because you do have decent enough rep with them that, you know, they'll listen to that one request. Anyway.
Yay! The dolls get the dolls get thanked. Don't worry, it's not just gonna request and no. Thanks a lot.
You have to do a tea party with them later.
They will probably demand a tea party, yes. Alright.
Well, if they wish for a tea party, then let them eat. You know, like how you eat cake with tea. You know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty, let me find my maps. So, the night passes without incident. You guys spent the rest of your day preparing, and then set out early. How early do you guys set out the next day?
Probably right at sunrise, so we don't get severe cold.
Alright, so let me advance time. There we go. Alright, so you guys decide to set out the next day, bright and early. The sun rises extremely early, so get a nice head start. And you reach the base of the mountain. The tree line still extends up a good ways, and the slope doesn't look too steep at the moment. But you still have no idea where you're going. You can actually see the top of the mountain disappear into the clouds about halfway up, or like 3/4 of the way up. So, before we start, how would you like to tackle the mountain? Do you have any planned routes that you would like to take? Because there are a couple.
What are the options?
Yeah, what are the options?
If you want the most direct route to, like a significantly good place up the mountain, and Doc managed to find this while going through the books, there is a... Hang on. What map did I set this at? Sorry, one second. So, there is an old railway that goes partway up the mountain that used to head up to an old mining camp. It has since been abandoned, but it's a popular route to use to get up the mountain and also transport supplies to people going up that way. But it's not regularly maintained. Then you have the... it also goes across a river in a deep valley, so there's that. But it is the most direct route, and it is the fastest. Then you have the winding mountain trails that go across the river where it's shallowest, but it adds like another hour or two onto your travel time. But it is safer. It avoids a lot of the avalanche zones, so you're at less risk of that. But it does kind of take you through the forests.
I love
Okay.
the forest.
You love the forest.
My friends died in there.
Oh no. So are those the two routes that we can take, or is there more?
There's the two main ones. There is another route, but that goes into the mountains, like actually under it. But that's probably like the most dangerous route. Most travelers don't use that, especially during the winter, because lots of things like to hide in there. It does make sure you're not exposed to the elements. But during the wintertime, it's not typically recommended to use that route.
Okay, so we don't need to use that route, I don't think.
I mean, you could, but the chances of you running into something is very high. But also,
Government conspiracy.
the tunnel system isn't well mapped.
Fair.
That means we can find unknown treasures, though.
But also, the likelihood of you running into dragons is very high, because DG remembers that over in Starfall they kind of stumbled into some frost dragon caves. They didn't run into a dragon; they ran into that later. But yeah.
I mean, you're just giving me more incentive now.
Yeah, dragon loot, right?
I'm not talking about loot.
Oh,
First, we kill the dragon. Then we animate the dragon.
and then you
Okay, that would
fly
be
it to the
horrifying.
sky.
And then fly it in the air.
That's horrific.
Oh my god.
It's so Resident Evil.
I mean, if we want to be the bad guys, this is the way to do it. If you want, I guess.
Unleash the chaos akin on dragon onto the land, yes.
Good.
Good.
It'd be funny.
Technically, yeah.
I mean, I'm up for being the bad guys. You all want to be the bad guys? Very different story all of a sudden.
I'm not particularly up for being a bad guy, no thanks.
Just because you are a bad guy does not mean
Doesn't mean you're a bad
guy.
Okay, so that's essentially our three routes. The avalanche prone route, the forest route, or the cave route.
Potential dragons or
Yeah, okay, potential dragon's route. We can call it that instead.
I mean, considering
That's my-
we're looking for a grove, I think forest's route makes sense.
but what if the potential dragons route is the grove route?
You don't need to justify it. You can just say you want to go see the Shrek.
You can just say you want to fight dragon.
Or
I'm right there with you.
there's dragons in the forest, who knows?
I mean, I think if we went to the forest, it'd be more likely to fight undead than dragons.
Well, I'm good at fighting undead.
Yeah, you are.
I am, and that is the one thing I am good at fighting. Yes. Specifically, the one thing.
until they crit you.
I mean, I didn't go
be
down.
f-
Like, yeah, they smacked me upside the head, but I was fine.
No, I was talking about Ash.
I die. I die a lot.
Seems appropriate.
Well, that exists now, so hopefully you'll die a little less.
I can
You
bring
know?
people back from the dead. You're fine. Just don't let me die. We can come back.
True. Listen, if you start getting targeted, it is on sight for whoever is trying to fucking kill you. Targeting you.
Good. My
Okay.
reservation is a should.
Yes, it quite
The
literally
one
is.
party member that is indispensable and not expendable.
The one who can revive everyone, yes.
Yes, one of the few people in the world that has resurrection magic. Yeah, it is. My life? Yeah, that shit don't mean anything compared to this guy's life. Listen, I'm trying to live, but I need him to live more.
Mhm.
Look,
Okay,
there's
okay.
there's a tiered process here.
Mhm.
I die, sure, but I have the possibility of coming back so long as that guy's alive.
Exactly. However, I still ain't trying to die.
Okay. Let's do some tiered process. All right.
Oh god. Hey,
What?
yeah, hey.
What route? Okay, what route is everyone feeling like individually?
I mean,
have no
I just like
particular preference.
dragons. I don't
I
know
mean,
what to tell you.
that's fair. Dragons are really cool. Why do you think dragon type Pokemon are so popular?
Exactly.
Can we run into fairies if we go to the forest?
That could be a possibility.
I don't care about fairies.
So
They can breathe
Paladin-
fire at
Damn, I'm
me.
right. Damn, bro, I'm right here. That's fucked up, Cole.
Look, again, there's a tiered process here.
Okay. Alright. I may
Running
no longer be as willing to guarantee the survival call. There's a tiered process here.
Fairies? No, dragons are way cooler.
Screw fairies. Who cares about fairies? But yeah, no, fae are abundant everywhere. They just tend to not be as visible in Caledon as they are in other places, because Caledonians are not, I wouldn't say super fond of. They're not hostile, but they do get kind of the cold shoulder from Caledonians. They don't,
Cold?
Caledonians aren't. Yes, yeah, I know, haha. But Caledonians aren't super fond of the Fae. They kind of have a bit of a tumultuous history with them. But yeah, no, in forests they're more likely to be around.
But yes. Which route do you guys want to go?
Duck cave.
My vote is on the forest.
Okay, we have one cave, one forest.
I'm voting the forest.
Crater.
Two forests, one cave.
I don't particularly care which direction we go in.
Okay.
Okay, we'll put his vote into the cave.
make it tied, yes, and I had to
Yes.
decide. Just dang it.
Yes.
You're gonna make me roll. Actually, no, wait. I don't roll the dice. You guys are gonna have to roll the dice if it's a tie. Because if I roll the dice, that's me forcing you to pick an option. But if you roll it, no, that's you rolling the dice.
Okay, then I vote the direction that takes us towards potentially seeing a dragon.
Okay.
Oh,
Yes, yes. Can I get potential dragon route?
oh gosh, dang.
Oh boy.
Okay, hold on. Okay, it's 2-2 now. I'm gonna gamble this one.
What do you mean?
Let's go gambling.
God damn it!
There's
Gambling.
5 of you. There's 5 of you. So there's no tie. There's no ties here unless like one of you
There's no
abstains.
ties
Yeah.
here.
I have yet to vote, so I'm
Oh,
gonna
yeah.
gamble.
What the fuck?
Oh, you're
Brother, this
You could
brother,
just
this motherfucker about to do the same shit Burb did 5 years ago.
I'm kidding. Okay, I won't do that. I won't do that. All right,
And
so
you can if you really want, but like you could
History
also just
repeat
pick.
itself.
history could repeat itself, and we could fight dragons, or just go the safe route.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, I'm gonna leave my Vindicton on the sidelines for now.
Also, wasn't it described that the forest is not a particularly safe route? So
Yeah, it's not very safe, but still
Okay, but funny.
funny. Very funny. Yeah. Gosh dang it. Okay.
All right. Have you guys decided forest?
I am really thinking what my character would pick. I think
Forest
By all-
caves or what was the other option? The tracks. Yeah.
yeah, but think about it. Like, what if you can get a biological sample of some dragon?
Yeah.
I'm just thinking kind of.
Take a bite out of a dragon, you know?
Also, if y'all motherfuckers tried to say that you like to play it safe, this campaign would not be happening. Season 1
Point.
wouldn't have happened.
Oh, Kalinos is very much not a play it safe kind of person. He is a button pusher. He is.
Yeah,
very,
didn't
he
you
is very
deliberately
nosy.
touch something in a room where, oh yeah, you wouldn't really want to touch anything, immediately touches something?
He is incredibly nosy. That is a well-established character trait.
This is
Read my history such aura without me asking to. Yeah,
This-
yeah, I can understand now that.
He's
Yeah, I
nosy.
can understand that.
Okay.
Base though, I love it.
Now, all right. Okay. Do I do the funny and go dragons, or do I do what my character would do and go forest?
Because I do have stuff prepared either way.
Yes, I want to make sure I want to make sure that was a possibility too. Like, do you have all
Yeah,
this prepped?
Oh yeah, I actually found my caves map.
I remember that I have terrain stalker for difficult terrain and snow.
Okay, good. Okay.
I think I'm good on that.
hmm I think, in all honesty, Doc in character would pick forest.
All right.
Because you don't want to mess with any dragons, but unless one of you changes your vote, then it'd be cave.
I feel like it's deciding.
No, right now admittedly I'm focused on. I placed my vote. I'm right now focused on something else. I'm trying to get my. I'm still trying to get the Loudner working.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
I also just remembered I have a Loudner on my weapon.
Fucking, oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
you
I thought this-
do.
Oh, you
I
do?
thought this
Wait.
before we knew we were going mountain climbing.
So, if you use that, by the way, something might happen. So, just
This
so
motherfucker
we're
is
clear.
gonna trigger a fucking landslide.
Actually, fun
with a
fact:
Loudner.
in Starfall, that actually happened.
Yeah.
One of the party members, one of the Chaos Gremlin trio, the Bard, fired her gun into the air while they were walking through the mountains, which I warned them about like a session or two beforehand. Oh hey, be careful of what you do. There might be avalanches. And I rolled dice, avalanche happened, and they were lucky they were rolling well on their saves, otherwise somebody would
no.
be dead.
Well, no, their oracle almost died, but
Oh yeah, the Oracle almost died. She almost got swept away by the avalanche, but how many people went back to save her? I think 3.
almost everyone.
Yeah, everybody waded back into the avalanche to save her, so yeah. Anyway, so forest it is.
I think that's the current votes, 3-2.
Alright. I'm sad I don't get to use my cave map, but probably better. Anyway, let me find my forest
Wait,
map.
just to make sure, the forest is still like on the mountain, right?
Yeah,
it is
it's
still
on the
on
mountain.
the mountain. Like right now, you're figuring out the best route that you want to take to tackle the lower half. So it's either caves, train tracks, or forest. The tracks are more direct, but it's not really well maintained. You have the forests, which is probably the safest route, but you're more likely to run into animals and other creatures there. Then the caves is probably the most dangerous one because the cave system is not really well mapped, but you're also probably going to run into unpleasant things that make their home in the caves during the winter.
Too late if you want to change your vote for it.
And the thing about the
Yeah, 'cause-
caves, the caves are sheltered, so you don't really have to worry as much about, weather conditions or avalanches or anything like that. It's protected, but you have no idea where you're going to end up. The forest one is more winding. It adds more to your time, but it's also probably at risk of avalanches.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So in that case, I might actually change because of the risk of avalanches and the decision I made with my weapon a while ago.
Oh, actually, no, wait. The tracks are actually more at risk of avalanches. In the forest, not nearly as much because you got the tree protection there.
But it could
Okay,
still
then-
happen.
Still avalanches, but you've got more protection.
Yeah, but
Train tracks have less protection because it's just a channel going up the mountain.
yeah,
so
definitely
if
not
anything
tracks,
happens,
but
it will go down there.
yeah, definitely not. But just looking at my entire kit, if we get into a fight, which the forest is still possible, avalanche could still happen. So I think I actually will change over to cave.
Oh, okay.
That
You
makes
want
3 to
caves then?
2 for cave. So
Oh, well, okay then. Caves it is.
Foe gets to bust out the cave map. Let's
Cave,
go.
moment.
cave.
Were you the one that voted Forrester?
I did.
Pick a lane.
Pick a lane, man.
I'm gonna lane split, like the asshole that I am.
Alright, one moment. Let me add.
Oh, yes, congrats. We might find a dragon.
Yeah.
What if it's a dead dragon?
Then we could bring it back to life and make it fly.
Oh boy, you say that like that's easy.
It is.
What if you eat the whole dragon?
Then I would turn into a dragon.
Then we can ride on your back.
But the change might not be what you want.
The things I don't consider, like when I listen to you guys talk about stuff, I'm like, oh shit, I didn't think of that.
But we just get another crew if you eat the dragon.
Like, there are very specific, like, I won't. The same with Kumaus's gift. Doc's gift also has very in-depth rules with how it works.
Yeah.
And they're not very good if you push it.
Alright, one moment. So you guys decided to go caves, correct? Just confirming.
We're going caves. Yeah, that's
Alright.
it's 3 to 2 now.
So let me just drag you guys all onto this map real quick. I really hope you guys at least studied the cave route beforehand.
Yeah,
Nah.
we probably would have. You know, whatever's there.
Actually, yeah, no, I'm just gonna assume that you guys kind of spent some time talking over which route you wanted to take and eventually decided on caves. Alright.
Yeah, Doc's
We
just
have a
gonna be
whole day
like,
before today.
Yeah.
Doc's just gonna be like, why did you guys want to do the cave route again?
Out of the
You know,
snow.
I mean,
I just
I
want
have
to
a-
see
I
what's
use-
in here.
I use a gun. If we get into a fight, I'm gonna cause an avalanche. So at least
me.
no avalanche in cave.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess so.
Alrighty, so.
I-
Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna again. I don't have any particular reason outside of it. I just want to see what's in here. Seems more interesting than the forest, to be honest with you.
Kuminos has had
Well,
enough of forest creatures.
He is bound to a dryad. He knows enough about forests.
and we just gotta hope this cave leads up and not down. I do not want to end up in the Underrealms.
Oh yeah, there's
Yeah,
also
that would be bad. Well, let's just hope we don't go down.
Yeah, I mean we have a lot of experience in not in having caves not suddenly form sinkholes that send us hundreds of feet down underground.
You're reminding me of trauma again.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
So
I'm full of that.
after spending some time planning your route, and you discover that, as you suspected, a lot of the cave system is not mapped, which is interesting considering that a lot of the dwarves and orcs in Kaladin, particularly the north, like living underground, but given the status of Benmore as a sacred mountain, yeah, some stuff has gotten lost, and you assume that some of the information that you were looking for relating to the grove probably took some of that information as well. So, after spending some time planning your route, you find the nearest cave entrance at the base of the mountain, thinking that it might have the best chances of leading you upward. And so you find yourself in one of the vast ice caverns that snake through Benmore. It's cold, it's nippy, but not nearly as bad as outside. You can still see your breath hanging in the air, but at least you're protected from the wind and snow and any potential avalanches. And before you see a big frozen pond or lake in the middle of the cavern. It is very big.
How far back does it go?
The pond? It goes
Yeah.
back to the cave wall, just like right about here.
Okay.
It's big though.
Do we got any fans of ice fishing here?
I mean, I'm not gonna do it.
I would.
I have no reason
hope
to.
not. It was a joke.
Oh, okay.
Stay in here, fish.
Are you sure you're okay? I mean, you're wearing winter clothes. You should be fine.
I'm not built for the cold.
Turn on mate's heater if he has that.
It is on. I just don't want him to overheat yet.
I see, but oh, okay.
I mean,
Ash.
this is-
Why don't we should have gotten him a warming parka also.
Doesn't need it. It's not even that cold.
He thinks it is clearly.
Yeah. I will say, the jack, like, who got, like, what was easily the biggest jacket, like, the thickest jacket they have. It's, like, doubling his body width.
It's all up in the mind.
Oh wait, I need to find a gift.
Well, I guess you could warm your ears. Sometimes you feel colder when your ears are cold.
While they're all having this discussion, by the way, Kaminos walks over to the stone wall, and then when you're available, he would be casting a spell.
Okay. Oh no, I'm unless anyone else wants to do anything right now.
Nope, we're good.
Okay, yeah, we can focus on you now. Stare.
Oh, he's speaking to the rocks.
Oh, cool. Okay, I did not know you had that, but that's neat. Awesome.
It
That's
is-
just a
I
cool
haven't-
spell.
I have not had an excuse to cast a 5th level spell since I got access to them.
Let's see. You can speak. Oh, you can ask questions of and receive answers from natural or worked stone. While stone is not intelligent, you speak with the natural spirits of the stone, which have a personality colored by the type of stone as well as the type of structure the stone is a part of. For worked stone, a stone's perspective, perception, and knowledge give it a worldview different enough from a human's that it doesn't consider the same details important. Stones can mostly answer questions about creatures that touched them in the past and what is concealed beneath or behind them. Ooh, okay, that is actually extremely useful.
And this lasts for an hour.
Yeah.
Yep. And keep talking to rocks.
That's actually really cool.
Bless you.
Alright, so you speak with stones, just like manhandling the cave rock.
Well, he places his hand on the stone. And the thing is, this is not like a telepathic thing. So you then hear Kuminos staring at the rock wall, quietly talking, as he then says, "Hello, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kuminos. I have a few questions for you, if you can spare the moment."
Kuminos, as you're casting the spell and speaking to the walls to the confusion of everybody else, it takes a second or two before you hear a soft, almost groaning wheeze, like the mountain itself is just waking up upon being spoken to. Like it hasn't really spoken to anyone for a long time, if ever. I mean, it's a rock wall. It regards you, or you sense some curiosity as it awakens. Yes.
What did you say? I cut out a little bit, I'm sorry.
Like it. Yes. What do you want?
My companions and I are going to be traveling through here. We are seeking a nearby grove, which is of some import, at least to us. I was going to inquire if you would be familiar on what might reside in these caves and beyond, if you'd be so willing to share. That way we can avoid causing more of a disturbance.
As it seems typical for rocks, it is thoughtful, I guess you could call it, but slow to respond. Imagine if you've ever seen Lord of the Rings, it's like the Ents. They take forever.
Yeah.
Yeah, or like the Rock Eater in Neverending Story. It takes a bit for it to actually ruminate on what you're asking and then respond. Like you're not sure if it'll even get back to you, but after a minute, it replies, "Many things live in these caves. Many natural creatures from the forest travel through here. Less so during times like these. Is there anything particular you want to know or ask?"
Well, is there anything particularly large? We were informed that there are likely to be some manner of dragons that reside in these caves, or at least that they could.
Again, you hear a period of silence. This is gonna be an ongoing thing, and the more you ask questions.
There's a reason to give you an hour, I guess.
Yeah, there's a reason it's an hour.
Is there a reason Kuminos is talking to a wall?
He talks to trees, man. I don't know.
I mean, we'll wait for him to be done, but still, this is weird.
Maybe it's listening. Who's just gonna like put his ear up to this tiny rock, see if he can hear it.
Oh god. Doesn't work that way, but sure. Huminos, the rock or the cavern wall does respond after a couple of seconds. Many things, many large things move through here even now. They do not emit a sensation of life. They scurry like insects. But you ask of
Nice.
dragons. They feel like dragons, but also not dragons.
As though there is something unnatural about them.
Yes.
I see. Is this something that is a recent development? Or has this always been the case?
Silence for a couple of seconds. Always.
Always. That is notable. Well, thank you very much for your time. I don't believe there's anything else I wish to ask right now, but would you be open to me consulting you again if we need?
Of course. But one more thing. The bones in this cave rattle and walk, but something leads them. Something that's not been in here before.
So there is something new as well, outside of this older thing.
Yes. Small, like you.
I see. Something that lives and breathes, presumably. Or does it not?
It does not breathe.
I see. That is very helpful to know. Thank you very much for your time.
You feel the wall almost rumble against your hand. You're welcome. We will be watching. And then the wall goes silent.
That Kamitos does, in fact, then turn around. So there are a few things that I learned.
He like quickly stands up, trying to pretend he wasn't trying to listen to the rock. Yeah.
So, from the understanding of this, at least the stonework here in the mountain, there are dragon-like creatures that are somehow also, they don't appear to be entirely alive, but that has always been the case. Outside of that, it does seem as though there is something else. There is a likelihood that the undead are present here in some capacity, and it is believed that something is causing that has come to reside in these caves somewhat recently, but that is also recent in the terms of stonework, so that could be decades, if not hundreds, if not thousands of years. But still, it has not always been the case.
And you learned all that from talking to rocks.
Makes sense to me.
Yes.
I mean, that's helpful, yeah, but still.
The rocks would
confused.
have been here the longest out of anything.
It's not
I
like you
guess
can
that's
get up
true.
and walk away.
So,
Yes. From my understanding, this would be something that, at the very least, this particular bit of stonework would have had to have interacted with at some point in the past. So I would presume that these things have passed through this entrance at one point or another.
okay, so we should keep a vigilant eye and possibly scout out our surroundings.
Well, at the very
Including-
least, there's something besides just dragons, and even the dragons themselves seem a bit odd.
Yeah, so let's try to not separate too much, but also keep wary of surroundings.
Hey, Fo,
Bad tokens.
Yes.
would there be any like folklore on like the described creatures?
Actually, yeah. I think you have like Helidin folklore in your
Hmm.
lore skills, so you can actually roll that if you'd like. It will have a lower DC.
21.
Paladin folk tales. Not very high roll, but still good
Yeah.
enough.
I should reroll. I'm gonna reroll that just in case.
You know, get a little higher. Oh
30.
yeah.
There you go.
That's pretty
All
good.
Bit
right.
higher.
So, Ash, you being a local boy, you know a lot of the folk tales, particularly about Benmore, the great mountain. And, let's focus on whatever's relevant to your current situation. Many centuries ago, at least that's what it's told in the local legends, dragons used to rule the mountain and northern Caledon, the channel even further north, terrorizing the locals and the townsfolk until bands of heroes joined forces to combat the dragons and force them underground, or at least with the more amenable ones or amiable ones strike some sort of deal where they leave the townsfolk alone and largely just hunt. And for many years, centuries, townsfolk would pay some of them tribute in exchange for protection. And the dragons would largely leave them alone and fend off other more hostile dragons. And it worked for a while until the dragons eventually receded from, I guess, the public. And those that are left that call the mountain home still they dwell more in the underrealms portion of the caves, but they've become a lot more animalistic. And it's said in the local towns around the base of the mountain that a lot of the remains of that, I guess you could call it dragon war, lie scattered among the caves and the ruins of the mountain. And occasionally, errants will explore these places, hopefully in the hopes of finding valuable treasure or simply harvesting their corpses for materials, because hey, those are valuable too. But the folktales also warn against desecrating these corpses because they're still very powerful and revered and feared creatures. And some people still fear the power of the dragons, even in death. But you also remember hearing some rumors that occasionally, sometimes those corpses rise from their graves and roam the caverns, waiting to be put down by travelers or adventurers, put them to their proper rest. But, maybe they're only ghost stories, you don't know. You've never actually run into one.
Oh, yes. Ashra will recite that to them.
Well, that does seem relevant here.
So I guess if we see any dragon skeletons, we'll be either don't bother them, and if they animate, we have to put them down.
Well, the thing that I wish to note, at least from my conversation with the stonework, is that it seems as though there is something acting with intent to raise them. It doesn't seem to be just a natural happenstance, which admittedly that is something that occurs where uninterned remains will occasionally rise as the undead. However, that does not seem to be the case here. It seems as though there is something intentionally doing so. Which I will admit that would imply a bit of a larger concern, at least later on. We aren't that far from, well, inhabited areas.
Did they say anything about this individual?
Simply that they were similar in nature to us, but I would imagine then that's mainly in the sense that they are humanoid and roughly our size, but they did not appear to be breathing from what they mentioned. So it is possible that this is some manner of undead in and of itself, or some automaton, perhaps? It's hard to say exactly.
I would put my vote on another undead.
I agree, that is what I would believe to be most likely as well. Additionally, I can still do this for some time before the effects of the magic wear off, so if you have any additional questions to pause it to our stonework friends.
Is there anything dangerous underneath this ice?
I can present the question. I don't know. Again, do bear in mind that this is from the perspective of stone, so something that would be dangerous to us would not necessarily register. I can ask and see if there's something that comes to mind.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe asking, like, anything large or some description like that. Something more objective.
Yes, I think I have an idea, actually. He'll turn around. Oop, that's the right button. He's not going to do a handstand. There we go.
I mean, that would also get you to look at the rock.
Do a flip. Actually, my apologies to bother you again so soon. There's a question prompted by my compatriots. I would wish to ask, is there anything that was ever frozen under that ice over there?
Takes a couple of seconds for the wall to respawn. You can almost feel the cave rumbling around you, but it could also just be the wind or, something else far away, tunneling. You don't know. Eventually, it does respond. Many things, mostly bones.
You said mostly bones. Was there ever anything that was not simply just bones?
Silence for another couple of seconds. There may be a dragon corpse under the ice. It has been a long time.
I see. Well, thank you very much for letting us know. That is rather pertinent, so thank you. He would then, again, thank and then a bit adieu to the stonework before turning around. So supposedly it seems as though there are a great many bones underneath the ice, but it is also possible that a very long time ago there was a dragon corpse under there.
A dragon corpse in the ice, huh?
Heard.
Sorry, did you say a corpse past tense?
Well, I would presume it's still under there if the ice hasn't moved. It's hard to say.
I'm gonna test it with my foot. How thick is this ice?
It's pretty thick. Well, how far in do you go?
Just like
At the edge.
at the
Honestly.
edge.
We're gonna give you the entire seat, but you're only gonna need the edge.
You tap your foot on the ice. You've lived in Caledon, you know what the winters are like. You know what solid ice looks like.
Hmm.
Seems pretty safe to step on. Like you hear a slight
Hey, Nate.
crunching of snow beneath your feet, but nothing else. Seems safe.
Hey, Nate, I have a meme idea.
Hmm.
I give you the scroll of water breathing, you teleport under there.
Oh my god.
I don't think water breathing would help against hypothermia.
You know, if I wasn't a spirit barbarian, I would agree to it.
Only if you weren't a spirit barbarian.
I can't mess with like bones.
Yeah, good point. You can't loot corpses, for you
Mhm.
are bound by your powers.
Mhm. Hey crew, you know it's perfectly fine to like walk on there, right?
Cool. I'm not risking that. I don't I'm not falling for that shit.
Why
Hey,
not?
Brutus, skeleton right there.
Oh, that's a bones.
Do you think this is clear enough to look underneath? Like to see underneath the water, or is it like just thick
It's pretty
black?
thick. It's pretty thick. Like it's not black. It's kind of a bluish green hue.
Mhm.
And it's pretty cloudy. It's covered in frost and snow. You'd have to clear away some of it if you want to see, but beyond that, it's kind of murky.
As cave water would be.
Okay, let's just avoid the bones.
I remember watching this movie, where like there's like dinosaurs and stuff, and then one of them like broke out of the ice. Pretty cool. It's like an old
I
shark.
suppose, I suppose dinosaurs aren't that far off from dragons if you really think about it.
Mhm. That right there is a drop off. That.
Oh yeah, that's a ledge.
And also, Doc would like to make use of his skills to examine the corpse.
Oh, where are you? Oh, right here.
His forensic skills or his stomach skills?
Anatomy skills.
Sure, that'll be medicine check, please.
Also
You know,
have
the
lore
stomach is
anatomy.
part-
Yeah,
I don't know if
low
that
anatomy
would
too.
apply.
That works. The DC will be
Okay.
lower if you use that.
Pretty much what you want to examine is how this person died.
You can tell by their anatomy that they are very dead. They don't have any of their organs.
Yes,
Not bad, not bad.
but still I know.
Alright. So, Doc, in regards to this corpse, which is just, reduced to bones and fabric, determining the exact cause of death is tricky for something like this, especially in this climate. The cold both preserves things in their original state, but also kind of, after they've been here for so long, it looks like it's part of the scenery. Like, it's practically rock, and it's been frozen to the floor, practically fused with it. As far as you can tell, maybe natural causes, but the deep gouges and teeth marks on the bones might indicate otherwise. It kind of seems to conflict with anything. So maybe
Yeah.
they died of natural causes and got eaten by something later, or maybe that's how they died. It's hard to tell, but there's a lot of... It looks like something gnawed on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something big certainly shank its teeth into this guy. Quite unlucky, I'd say.
Do you think it was a dragon?
I mean, there's many creatures with teeth marked this big, and it's a bit old, so no way to tell exactly. Only that something big gnawed on it. Like if it was a plaything.
Cool. Very cool. Very cool.
I mean, you're the one who voted to come down here, so
Because if we went the other route, if we saw something on the path, I would put us in even further danger.
Also, if you're concerned about the cold, I mean, it would be even worse with the wind chill, to be fair. So the fact that we're in the cave is probably better than otherwise if you're that concerned about the cold.
Yeah, that's it too.
okay. So this is a little steep right here. So
How big of a drop is it?
It's about 10 feet.
Backflip, teleport.
Just
Yes,
Pops
leave your
off
other
single
party
flap.
members behind. Sure.
It just pops off, flap of the wings is enough to not fall.
did you really have to show off like that?
Yes.
Okay.
Well,
Don't worry, I'm coming back up.
Actually, hang on. When you do your backflip off of the ledge, make me a reflex save, please.
Yee, okay.
Well, actually,
hold
no,
on.
wait. Do you have anything
Lamau.
that, gives you traction or eliminates any, interactions with ice or snow?
I do.
What is it?
It is my terrain stalker.
Okay, yeah, never mind, you're fine.
You know how to sneak in difficult terrain, so you know how to backflip as well.
I do.
Yeah, never mind, you're fine. You don't have to make the save.
Hilarious.
well, I mean, if we're talking about wanting to show off, would you care? Would you be upset if I did the same?
Do it again. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh no.
Is it easy to backflip in ropes?
He
Oh my god.
casts a spell upon himself. And then he steps forward and then floats forward and down.
Man.
I'm just. I was hoping he was about to do like 85 different backflips as he landed. Tony Hawk's Pro Skater type shit.
Oh my goodness. That would be crazy.
That would be funny.
Everyone just showing off now. Then you have like Doc and Pent, who are like probably the most normal. How do you guys descend the ledge?
I'll just climb down.
Simple and pragmatic.
I mean, I still say you probably need a acrobatics or athletics check for that, but still.
Yeah, like acrobatics check or athletics, please. You're probably gonna be fine though, because you have high. Both.
Bless you.
LOL athletics.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Yeah.
Pet just unceremoniously slides down the ledge with no issue. He's done this before. He looks pretty cool doing it.
Your turn, Doc.
Okay. Doc's not very good at climbing.
You see Crew Crew has his hands outstretched, like getting ready to catch Doc if he falls.
Doc is
He has his hands outstretched too.
Oh, there's no need for that.
It's
Doc's just gonna summon a
climbing.
ladder, put it down, and slide down it.
Oh, just slide down the ladder. Okay. Simple, effective. It works.
And pick it back up and shove it in the spacious pouch.
That is a.
I think you still got more to go.
Oh
These
yeah,
aren't-
right.
These aren't nearly as big though. They're like more like 5 feet, but you gotta be careful anyway.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Kuminus just floats.
Come out, just flying down.
He continues just floating above the ground a little bit.
I'll be teleporting my way down.
He is truly a wizard.
Prue can't fly, but he's just gonna like hop off here, and again, wings doesn't fall as bad.
I'm
Are
seeing
there
a
any
lot.
cool stalagmites or stalactites?
Yeah, as you're going through the cavern passage, you see large icicles hanging down from the frozen cavern ceiling, and kind of crystalline stalagmites sticking out of the ground. They look like they're made out of solid ice, almost, but also seem to have a sort of crystalline surface, like they're solid crystal. Like that's what they appear like.
Been here a while then. Okay.
I would be surprised if this cave is ever thawed, to be honest with you.
It's probably been like this forever. But yes, Doc's just gonna keep doing the ladder trick and not risk falling and breaking his butt. Just
The ladder trick,
gently.
aka slowly having to take out an entire 20-foot ladder out of a small bag.
Should really get a collapsible one.
I mean, technically that was collapsible, just only once.
Only once. Yes.
Anyway, as you guys continue descending the passage, you find yourself in an even larger cavern, full of rock formations and the remnants of what looks like old campsites with weapons and stuff strewn around. It doesn't seem like anyone's been here for a very long time.
Okay, so this is giving me the vibes of if we were to find any undead, this would probably be where they'd reside.
Certainly wouldn't surprise me very much.
So let's be on the lookout.
Sounds good.
What does this seem to be made out of?
Or the tent's made out of.
Yeah.
So they're kind of old and tattered, but the tents seem to be made out of wooden supports and poles, and the actual coverings, they look like animal hide rather than canvas. Oddly well preserved, but they're frozen stiff.
Could I use my fashion lore to see what kind of material?
Yeah, sure.
Like,
How tacky.
how tacky?
So
Second
using
century.
hair rather than dragon hide. Yeah.
You're so out of date.
25.
That's a pretty good roll.
So, you're not nearly as well versed in historical stuff. Your area of expertise, Ash, is more with modern fashion and anything maybe a couple of decades out. But this stuff is ancient. It is made of animal hides. It looks like wolf or mountain goats stitched together with what looks like sinew cord or cord made out of gut. Yeah, that's a thing, by the way. So this is ancient. Looks like the kind of tent or hut that ancient hunters would erect.
Ancient indeed. Would I get like a? I wouldn't know the time period, right? But it's just very like well before modern time.
Oh yeah, well before centuries. This is like
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't say Stone Age, but like very, very early. It's like
Like early Iron Age.
probably like Iron Age, yeah.
Mm. How's this wood looking?
The wood petrified. It's practically stone.
Nice.
Well, lead the way if you so please, unless you wish for me to go in front. I mean, I can, but
I gotcha.
I was for some reason locked out of the forge.
Oh no.
Uh-oh.
Oh, you belong now.
It's fine. I'm getting
I
back.
accidentally delete my token. I think I accidentally deleted my tokens.
Oh,
unfortunate, you are now dead.
You are dead.
You
No.
have
I
become
can't.
deceased.
Oh, dang it.
He fucking disappeared. Where'd crew go?
I'm right
Happened to me just
here.
earlier.
Oh,
You
I
good,
cast
DG?
explode your bones.
Oh wait, no. He kicked me out of the game. For some reason, it says I'm
Oh.
still in the game.
Can't hang on. Let me see if I can figure out how to do that. How do I eject? Da-da. Kick. Bye bye.
So that I may join back.
You do not belong in my world. You are banished.
Damn.
Rule. I BRB for like 1 second, and then suddenly I'm out of Foundry. I'm locked out of the Forge. Why?
wow.
I don't know why I went fucking Carl Weezer with that.
Why?
Well, I don't know.
You're gonna finish that.
You guys can keep going. I'll come back soon. Just still for some reason giving me trouble.
Okay, you are following along, TM.
I am following along.
I wouldn't sense any spirits, right? Like lingering spirits. I found nothing in this area.
You might feel like the faintest hint of spiritual energy, just kind of like the nothing solid enough to manifest. It's there, but nothing, that would manifest a ghost.
It's a nice old stew.
It's just a solid block of ice at that point.
There must have been a whole community here.
Yeah, this is like Ice Age type stuff.
Why are you looking so deep into that pot of primordial soup?
It looks interesting. Like I don't even know what's in here.
Okay, go ahead, man. I'm curious as well. What's in the soup?
It's a block of ice.
Yeah, but is it
Yeah,
like clear ice or?
it's murky. It's very murky. Like it has chunks floating in it. Like it was stew at some point in time, but they're so old and frozen over that they might as well just be blocks of ice floating in another larger block of ice.
I wonder if we should probably come back here once we're done. This could be pretty enlightening for people who want to
I'm gonna
see.
touch him with a cold stone.
I'ma touch it.
It's
Fall and drink it.
And I'm touching Crew with the cold stone.
oh
Oh
okay.
my god.
Just trolling him at this point.
Dick.
Okay, I see how it is.
Hey, careful not to scream. You don't want those things coming down on you.
Going looks down at the thing made of pure metal. Hey, turn off your heaters. Wait for 2 minutes and run into Ash. Beep boop. You see a countdown on mate. He goes oddly quiet as he's staring at you.
What is going on right here?
Revenge.
Revenge.
Incessant childish behavior.
Let me stand over here so you don't ruin any of the ancient history.
The historical stuff, yes.
Mhm.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna stand back too.
Right here.
Yes, put yourself between Pent and Mate. Or, yeah.
Wait, are you using Pent as like a human shield?
I'm gonna teleport before he gets to me. Right over here.
Mate is tiny, so just sort of goes underneath Cuminos.
Because Kumas is flying, yes.
Well, I'm glad I'm not getting caught in the crossfire, I suppose.
Guys, we have a place to be. Should you really keep doing this?
Yeah, we can go. Come on. Come on, Ash. You...
Mate gets on you, throw him off.
I'm going to continue walking forward.
Yeah, there's a big axe over here.
Wonderful.
Hey, turn your heaters on and come back. Yeah, we
Moving
should. Do you know if there's gotta be at least a couple museums here that would like to see this stuff? Or
mean,
maybe they
probably.
have and aren't touching it so that it's still in C2. In C2. I think that's the term.
This is a highly dangerous place.
Okay, Fo, what's in this room?
What's all this thing?
You wander through a narrow passage that opens up into another large chamber, but smaller than the one that you just come out of. This one seems to be full of a lot of quartz-like structures, and a big sheet of ice in the middle that looks like a frozen pond. And you see a ledge all the way at one end of the cavern, along with a pile of bones that looks almost draconic. But you also see what looks like a person standing up over here.
Is that? Hey, you okay over there?
They don't respond to you.
Thing. 23 perception check. I'm looking at them. I am attempting to perceive.
He's perceiving.
I am looking, I am winking, I am wonking.
Alright.
Looking.
So you peer over towards the ledge. You can't really see a lot of their features in detail, but what you are able to make out, they look female, average height. You see the points of what looks like elven or half-elven ears sticking out from a shock of pale blonde hair. And they're wearing a tattered green cloak around their shoulders. They seem to be unmoving. Don't recognize your presence.
Wait a minute.
I think.
I think I know this guy.
You okay over there? Hello?
Yeah, I hear them. You can definitely see them closely now.
Yeah. So, how close are you guys? 1 second, let me check. Okay. Oh, that is definitely in range. So, who do I want to address first?
Oh.
I think I will probably go from closest to furthest. Alright, so, crew. As you kind of break away from the rest of the group and approach the stranger standing next to what looks like actually a really large crystallized egg? Yeah, it looks like an egg.
Egg.
But egg. The person is standing with their back towards you. And you do see a little more. Their cloak kind of swishes to one side, and you can see what looks like a gauntleted arm sticking out from it. But the armor actually is what catches your attention. It looks very familiar. You've seen something like this before. And Cuminos, yeah, for you in particular, you're in range. You're able to sense life as, kind of like a passive perception thing. The entire time that you've been walking through this cave, it's just been cold, stagnant. faint aura of death, but this is Kel, and that's not really surprising by this point. You've been here a couple of days by now. And the only life that you're able to sense is you and your party. No animals, no elementals, nothing. The person that's standing here is not alive. And crew, you can actually see like an absence of breath. So while you're standing there, you can see your breath hanging in the air and with a cold mist. You see no such thing with this person. And Ash, you definitely recognize this person.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Someone you've not seen for what seems like a long time.
Yeah. For him, it's more like his eyes widen and like he feels like a pit in his stomach and feels hollow in his chest. So he's just in that moment. 1,000-yard stare.
Weird. I like you. Armor looks familiar.
Crew, I would get away from that person right now.
Just to confirm something, Foe.
Mm-hmm.
The reason that the armor looks familiar, does it look similar to some bracelets I've seen?
Yup, the very same.
Yeah. Prue starts taking some steps back. The armor the person's wearing. It's Grave Knight armor. I don't seem to be aware of anything right now. Maybe we can just get Ash.
Does Ash have a plan, or
What do you think?
He's gonna
I'm here.
hold out a hand or like slowly like reaching for her shoulder.
I think you know better than to do that.
Nura.
And he's doing it anyways.
Ash, you reach a hand up to grab the woman's shoulder, and for a second or two, she simply stands there and doesn't acknowledge you. Then the individual turns their head to glance over their shoulder at you, and the gaze that meets you is hollow, empty, lifeless. But after another second or two, you see almost a flash of recognition. It's you. What are you doing here?
We're looking for something. But that's not important right now. Good to see you again.
She turns around to face you, and when she does, you're able to see her fully. Where the armor is on her left arm, there's a tear in the fabric of her shirt, and you can see the skin underneath is pale, blackened, streaked with what looks like almost black veins climbing up the flesh all the way towards the left half of her face. And you see what looks like dried blood along her front, where an obvious wound is hidden underneath the clothing. It's been a long time. You're Damon?
Yeah. It's me. Yeah.
I was wondering where you went.
Look, I'm sorry that I wasn't there.
She stares at you, kind of blankly, not really comprehending, and tilts her head to one side. You weren't there.
When I got to y'all, you're already dead.
Stares blankly. Dad, I'm standing right here, aren't I?
Real quick, as an aside, while the conversation is going on, he would actually whisper over to Pent.
So, I don't know how this is going to play out, but I do wish to inform you of two things. I do believe that she is still alive in a fashion. And secondly, I don't know if it'll break whatever curse has taken hold of her, but if you do have to kill her, I believe I should be able to bring her back if necessary. Without all of the fanfare of the last ritual. So keep that in mind if things go south.
Noted.
She does have that curse active, though, that would need to
Well,
deal with that as well.
most curses are lifted when you die.
But this, not sure if that includes the one that takes effect after you die.
That's a fair point.
Unknowns, but I'm not even sure if Ash can reason with them. But we'll be ready if things go south, right?
They are at least talking right now. That's good.
Just be ready if a moment's notice.
That is true. You are standing in front of me right now. But back then you were mauled and mangled and dead in the snow.
Why are you saying this? I'm standing right here.
I know that.
We were looking for you. We were looking for you for a long time. Ash, you see her crack, almost crooked smile, like the action is awkward for her to do.
Mhm.
Almost unnatural. We've been looking for you, but you weren't there. You were never here.
I had to go away.
See her lips twist. You left us.
It's not true.
You left us.
I didn't want to.
You see the fingers on the gauntlet clenched tightly, and the gaps in between the armor plates glow a little bit brighter. And you see her face twist, like previously expressionless, and it twists into a mask of pure rage. You left us! You left us to die! Do you have anything to say, Damon?
I'm sorry, but I'm back now. And I want to save you. And I will. It's just gonna take some time.
There's nothing left worth saving. Eden wants to see you so badly. But I'm not going to let her. She takes a step back and you see the gauntlet flash again, and she summons a bow and draws it back and forms an arrow and points it straight at you. I'm going to do what should have been done years ago. Goodbye, Damon. And then you hear the cavern start rumbling around you. And the piles of bones rattle and rise to form what looks like a dragon. And I think that's a good place for us to stop today.
Because I gotta run here in a couple of minutes myself.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh boy, we get to fight.
Next time. Yippee!
We get to fight a trauma point for Ash and an undead dragon. What the heck?
Actually, there's 3.
Yo, base?
Nice.
Hold on. Wait, this might actually be dangerous.
Yeah.
So we get to fight mental trauma and physical trauma.
Hey,
Hell yeah.
I gotta run myself. So
Yeah, no
goodbye, guys.
problem.
Vehicle.
Bye-bye.
Yay!
I'll probably have a reason to fucking activate my shining symbol. Fog.
Well, it's a
Oh, it's
good.
ramping up the difficulty.
The funny thing is, I had actually planned for you guys to fight some kind of dragon at some point, and I had been staring at the what is it? One of the undead dragons. Actually, there's a couple. You're fighting 3. I won't tell you what they are because it'll be a surprise. But other than that, they're undead.
I won't lie, when you said like dragons but not, I immediately just felt fear because I thought we were gonna be fighting Lenorms.
Oh no, I'm
I know
not
what
that
that
evil.
is.
Lenorms are
Oh,
dragons,
God.
but worse.
Yeah. I think we're at the level we're currently at, we would be facing like baby Lenorms, but adult Lenorms, they're so fucked up that even when you kill them, they hit you with a curse that's always pretty debilitating.
Yeah.
Like, I think there's one that makes you age twice as fast, alongside
Yeah,
a whole host of other effects.
Yeah, I actually looked at Lenorms, and you are in a region where they would be around. Kaladin Air and I think Nordheim are all places where you'd run into Lenorms realistically, but that's evil. They're like end game level. They're level 15 plus for the
Yeah.
most part for the adult ones,
Oh,
and the baby
yeah,
ones are
we,
still evil.
We can't fight any of those right now. We can
No.
probably fight baby one or two.
Yeah.
We've got a strong party.
Yeah,
But,
the baby ones I think are like level 8.
Yeah.
Oh,
Level
we can.
7.
We could fight like 4 or 5 of those.
Yeah, the baby ones you can fight, but then you run the risk of, running into adult ones, because where there's babies, there's adults. But undead dragons seem more reasonable for your level.
Yeah.
And just for the record, because Ash would know this and you'd probably find this out very quickly. Okay. You don't know her name. This is,
No,
Ash's old party member, Maribellis Wolfbane. She is a ranger. So, yeah.
Okay, what kind of ranger? Because that's important.
considering
I
though, my assumption is precision.
I built her as
I mean,
a precision ranger, yeah. But also Grave Knight,
I mean,
by the way.
Gee, I couldn't have figured that one out. To be fair, you can be a flurry ranger with a bow.
Yeah, you
And
can.
I
even-
know,
and
but-
even an instinct hunter or ranger. There is no, the type of weapon does not explicitly determine what.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. It's just going off of what's typically done.